Greetings everybody, this is Harmony speaking. I am making this instructional video for folks who are going to have a soul harmonics session. Now I've done hundreds and hundreds of these sessions, and I think I've run into just about every technical issue there is. So if you follow my instructions in this video, and when you book a session, I send you an email that's about a 2-page email with lots of instructions, and there's a couple-hour videos to watch. There's relaxation videos, that audios that you'll listen to, and I also have my own self-hypnosis audio that you'll listen to, so that you're used to familiar doing this kind of work. And that will again, following the instructions in this video in my email, I will guarantee your session. That's right, I'm going to guarantee your session or your money back. So at the end of your remote soul harmonic session, I'm so tired. Sorry, I'm tired. At the end of your session, if you're not completely satisfied, then I will refund your money. So that's a guarantee. So the first thing I would like to cover is, it is a remote session, and I've probably had the worst thing that could possibly happen. We were right in the middle of the session, and we're rocking and rolling, and the power in my client's neighborhood went out. The power went completely out. But that's okay, because, like I said, I've done hundreds of these sessions. I'm prepared for the worst case scenario, which happened to me. And, in the beginning of the session, when you're in a relaxed state, meditative state, you could say, I simply remind you that if there's a long moment of silence that you're not expecting, because there is moments in the session, long moments, where there will be silence, but I'll prepare you for that. But if there's a long moment of silence where you're not prepared for that, it's unexpected, then you'll simply emerge yourself out of your meditative, relaxed state. You'll pick up the phone and you call me. And that's exactly what happened with my client. The power went out. He just, came out of the relaxed state, picked up the phone, called me, and we continued the session over the phone, actually. So that is absolutely no problem. So the next technical issue I want to cover is that these earbud headsets that everybody likes to put in their ears, and they have, the microphone here. But as you can see, my mouth is here, and the microphone's way down here. Even if you're laying down, because you will be laying down during the session. So now you're laying down and you're talking up in the air. And it begins to get kind of hard to hear you here. And then probably about 70% of my clients can use these things, but 30% of them get so quiet they even begin to whisper, and then it would seem worse, they turn their head away from the microphone, so now the microphone's over here and they're talking. And the bottom line is, these headsets don't work for 30% of my clients, and I can't hear you. And if I can't hear you, then the session's over. That's the end of the session. So part of the guarantee is that you will agree to have a headset that goes over both ears. This happens to be a mono headset, but I'm giving you an example. So I think you get the idea. You need a headset that goes over both ears, and then you will need a boom mic. So you have one of these boom mics, and you can, twist this thing. I didn't bend it right, but you can get this thing right next to your mouth. Now, it's best to have a boom mic that goes completely over your mouth altogether. That is the best boom mic to have. But if you have one that goes to the corner of your mouth, and you have the headset on, then I will guarantee the session. So these headsets, I like Logitech. It's just a thing for me. A dual headset like this is about 20 bucks. So if you want to guarantee the session will work, even if I have people whisper all the time with, as long as you have the boom mic, it's right next to your mouth, I can hear you. So that's not a problem. The next thing is, I used to set up everything. We use a video conference app called Zoom, and I used to do everything for folks. But the problem is, literally half my clients have technical issues. They get on the call and they don't know how to turn the microphone on, the headset, boom mic, doesn't matter. I can't tell you how many people don't know how to turn on a microphone. So that's like, you know, and then they have this problem, that problem. And then even once we get through all those problems, then at the end of the session, I email you the session, but the video is too large of a file. Hold on a second. So the video is too large of a file to emails, so then it has to go on Google Drive, and people have technical challenges and they can't get on the Google Drive, and so half my clients just can't get the recording. And anyway, so this is what I do to circumvent all that. I am requiring all my clients who have a remote Soul Harmonics session to download the free app called Zoom yourself. You're going to get familiar with it. You can go onto YouTube. There's tutorials that'll take you step by step, teach you how to use it. And then on top of that, you're going to set up a conference call with a friend of yours. So you'll learn how to set up a video conferencing meeting. You're going to learn how to send the invite to your friend. Your friend will come on and do a test, talk for a couple minutes, and then you're going to learn how to record. The thing is, when you're on a computer, the record button is really easy to find, but when you're on an Android or an Apple phone, it's extremely difficult to find, so you will need to watch a YouTube video on how to record it on a iPhone if that's what you're using, or if you're using an Android, you know, an Android. So it's very difficult for people to learn how to record for some reason on Zoom. So the bottom line is, you will download the Zoom app, get very familiar with it, do a test run, record, and when you end your session, you hit the little leave meeting button. It's gonna have a pop-up window, it's gonna convert the file, and what the app does is it automatically creates a Zoom folder on your computer, your phone, whatever you're using, and then it's going to immediately put in 3 files into that folder after the meeting. There's going to be an audio file, a video file, and a Zoom file. So you have to learn how to find your Zoom folder, and you have to be able to retrieve that video and actually play it, and have success at doing that. So once you have the proper headset, once you are familiar with using the Zoom app, and you will actually set up the Zoom meeting and send me the invite, and I'm going to join you, and you are actually going to hit the record button, and you will record your own session. And the reason for this is because when we end the meeting, you will have the recording, and then I don't have to deal with all these technical issues. Okay. So let me see, what else was I going to talk about? Well, I guess I'll hit on this real quick. The Soul Harmonics technique, it really is, to be completely transparent in all fairness, it is a $400 value. I lowered my price to $198. That was a full price, but the universe made a request that I lower the price down to $99. So a remote Soul Harmonics session, and it's 2 hours, is now down to $99. With that said, I do work with people, I do payment plans, I work with people, and of course if folks are on disability, well, I'll be transparent. I do, free sessions for those folks. In fact, I do more free sessions than I do paid sessions. That's the bottom line. And that's okay, because I generally care about people. I'm very authentic, and I want people to have the life they're meant to have. It's really the bottom line, and that's what I'm all about. It's not about the money, folks. I'm sorry I have to charge $99 for a 2-hour session. I don't know. I really want you to get connected to your higher self, and that's what we do. You get to meet your soul family. It's truly amazing. You get, your life, 10 of your life burning questions answered. You have your higher self get fully integrated into your body, and we do a miraculous healing session, and it's a truly beautiful experience, and I want everyone to have that experience. I really do, and that's why I'm doing this. you know, because I want to help humanity. I want to help everyone out. And, you know, I love you all, and I really do care about you. So don't let anything stop you. I can't tell you how many clients I've had, and they're like, you don't know what it was like getting this guy to come to you, and I had to harass him and beat him up, and you know, I've had clients say, I made him get on that airplane and fly down here. Yes, I've had clients, several clients from out of state fly in, even other countries, and yeah. So listen to your higher self. Listen to your higher self, and head over to my website, www.soulharmonics.net, for more information and to book your own personal session. Until next time, everybody, I hope you're all doing well out there. God bless, peace, and be well.